Y'all learn. Slay bitch.
Charlie Kirk. Alrighty. Alright. Yeah, my mic's working. Sweet. Alright. Let me just fix this a little bit. Do that like that. Oop. It's more like that. There we go. Yo, it's still crunched. Oh, get rid of that. Fix that. That was horrible. Sorry, guys. There we go. Just double checking to see if that fits. Whatever. Let's just begin. So what are we looking at? Okay. So different types of different types of exceptions. We haven't covered classes and objects yet, which is what an exception really is at its core. We'll go more into that in the course on objective-oriented programming. Okay. For now, what is important to understand is that there are different types of why can't I speak? Exceptions. And we can handle them differently depending on the situation. Some exceptions are more specific, like zero division error, which happens when you divide by zero, or index error, which happens when you try to access a list element at an invalid index, either too high or too low. Others are more general, like the base exception. So now if we're going to look at the syntax, so try 10 divided by 0, so except zero division error. So basically, if it gets an exception, we're going to basically we're going to accept, and then print, and then just put print 0. That makes sense, okay? Accept exception as E, so print E. So what does that actually like come out as? I can't remember. Anyways, so E as E. So it just come out as the error then. So if we're gonna try nums equals, and it's in a, that's a list, correct? That is a list, yeah. Print nums by 2. So accept the index error, print index error, accept exception as E. So we're gonna print E. Okay, got it. which will print zero division index error. Okay, simple enough. Why specific exceptions come first? When handling exceptions, it's important to catch the most specific ones. First, because Python stops checking once it finds a matching exception handler. If you catch a more general exception first, any specific errors will never get handled individually. Okay, I'm gonna have to read that again because my brain is slow. When handling exceptions, it's important to catch the most specific ones first. Because Python stops checking once it finds a matching exception handler. If you catch a more general exception first, any specific error will never get handled individually. So for example, here's the syntax of it. Try nums. We try and print 2, but there is, okay, yeah, exception, an error occurred. Except index error, print index error. In case the general exception will catch the error before the index error. What? In case it wow. In this case, the general exception will catch the error before the index error can be reached. Okay, so this one is catched before this one. Okay. Index will always never be printed. Always handle the most specific exception first. Alias why? It's almost like English isn't my first language, but it is. Whoever liked the video, thank you. Alias exception messages. As seen in the example, you can also access the error using as, like this, except exception as E. The default behavior of print is that it will print the string representation of whatever object is passed into it. In this case, it will print the error message. Assignment. Take a look at getPlayer record function. It raises an exception for negative player IDs. Complete the process player record function so that calls get player record player ID and returns the results if no error occurs. If an index error is raised, return the string index is too high. If any other exceptions happens, return the error object itself. Okay. You guys are gonna have to give me one moment. Yeah, I'll be right back. I might have to leave. Hopefully not, though. All right, guys. Yeah, crappy, but I have to go. Yeah. So you might see me at a different place, but I'll be on later today. So see ya.